Hi, Vogue.
You gotta restart. You go. And
We're here making my hot honey crispy chickens. No, let's do it one more time.
what's up, Vogue?
It's Nara Smith,
Lucky Blue Smith.
and today we're making my crispy chicken sandwich. We're gonna start with making our rosemary mint lemonade. I always let Lucky juice the lemons or citrus because I'm just not strong enough.
We just don't have any of these at home. Which is shocking.
We do.
Nara doesn't have this at home.
No, I do. I have two, but I'm too lazy to use them. You're better at just squeezing it by hand.
Let's go this way or this way. Seems like this way.
Other side.
No, because the juice is coming out
That
from
one?
here.
Oh, look at that. So today we're gonna use lemons, water, ice. We made a simple syrup with water and sugar, and then we're gonna add mint and rosemary. I love adding rosemary to almost anything.
I'm really focused on these lemons right now.
You're doing really good.
I know, I'm crushing it.
Now let's add all the herbs.
Okay.
Just like
This one
throw 'em
seems
in
nice.
there.
The whole stick.
Yeah.
All right.
Add the ice, and then we'll do simple syrup and water. We actually don't have a garden at home. We just bought a house, so hopefully next spring we'll get around to doing that. We're gonna add a third of this simple syrup. Cooking is all about eyeballing things.
So I
Wow.
just had to,
You're feeling risky
Restart
today.
that one.
And then we're just gonna fill it up with water. Don't be annoying. Okay, the tricky thing is now that I didn't think about is pouring this without all the ice splattering everywhere.
Fun fact, when Nara's filming her videos, the entire side of the kitchen that's out of frame is full of dishes, crusted dough that I have to soak for 5 hours. Guess who cleans that up?
You, and I'm so grateful. Let me add an ice cube to each of our things.
I had a mint leaf too. Wow, you see, now we're cooking.
Let's try this. This is amazing.
Okay, so me personally,
You would add even more?
I'm gonna add just a dash, just a dash.
I like how sour it is. But let me try yours actually.
There you go.
That made no difference whatsoever. We're gonna start on our burger buns. We're gonna have our yeast mixture, which is water and yeast, and then we're gonna make a flour paste. So that's whole milk, water, and some bread flour. We're gonna put that in the pot. And then for the other ingredients for the buns, we have salt, sugar, egg, and butter. So we're gonna loom our yeast, heat up some milk to 110, and Lucky's gonna do that for me.
Love it.
Your mom's a baker, you're a baker, so I feel like
I just bake cookies. That's all I do.
he makes the best chocolate chip cookies.
Pour this in now.
No. Get your thermometer. Oh, we went
Goodness.
over 110. Just put the yeast in now, and then we're just gonna set it aside to bloom.
What are we doing for this?
So we're basically just gonna put milk, water,
Yeah.
and flour in here, and then we're just gonna stir it to combine until it's a paste. This goes really quick, so just keep an eye on it. I don't want it brown, I just want it to come together.
Got it. You're such a chef. I love it.
The paste came together. Now we're gonna make our dough. We're gonna start with the bread flour, sugar.
What's your favorite thing I make for you, honey? Because I make so many things.
We just had a baby a year ago. He told me he would cook for me, and
Which
really
I did.
just-
I feel like I did.
One day I wake up from my nap at like 4 to the smell of intense burning, and it's smoky in the house. And he comes up and he's like, honey, I did you ask me for help, or did you just bring me my burnt food?
I blocked this entire situation out of my mind. I don't remember what you're talking about.
The smoke alarm went off, the baby
Right,
woke
it's coming
up.
back to me now.
Okay, give that
I need
a
to mix
really
it.
slight mix.
On level
Just
one,
the lowest
three,
one.
three.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't-
I'm getting out of myself, honestly.
We're gonna turn it off and then open it up
It's a nice looking paste, I'll tell you. Good job.
and then turn it on low.
Low.
And then you slowly pour the yeast mixture in while that's going. Okay, now you do the eggs. Maybe we'll turn it up a little bit.
It's looking marvelous.
Just not everything at once. Just
Yeah. One at a time.
When I actually was doing sourdough and I had my little starter going, you were the one doing the stretch and folds because I was out and about, and I'd call you and be like, every 30 minutes, do the little...
Yeah, that was stressful. Before you left, you were like, honey, you have to do this every 30 minutes on the dot.
I love that that's your recollection of it, because mine was like, hey, honey, just set a timer every 30 minutes. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, great.
No.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Once your dough is not sticking to the sides of the bowl anymore, it
Yes.
might take a second because of the butter. You can turn it off and put it in a lightly greased bowl. I like greasing my bowl with neutral cooking oil, so any vegetable oil, but I use algae oil just because it's non-inflammatory and I struggle with really bad eczema. I also use this to deep fry our chicken later. Forgive me for going in this with my hands, but they're washed. Place it in your bowl, then you cover it with your tea towel and let it rise for an hour to an hour and a half.
Where do we put this?
Over there.
Amazing.
It's been an hour and a half. Our dough has doubled its size.
It's supposed to be doing that.
We're gonna portion this out into 6, roll them up, put them on our baking sheet to proof, and let them rise for another little bit.
What's been your favorite look you've worn either in your videos or at Fashion Week? What's been your favorite one?
If I had to say right now, it would be the recent Paris Fashion Week when I went to the Schiaparelli show. It was a beautiful sequin mini dress and no one's ever worn it before me, and Daniel was kind of holding off on people wearing it, but he let me wear it, which felt so special. Oh, you did that so quick. Then we fold them under and then you kind of just form them into a little ball. We're gonna place our buns onto our tray. We're gonna set these aside now to proof. These have doubled in size now, so we're gonna brush them with some egg wash and pop them in the oven. Yeah,
Okay, there we
you're
go.
doing amazing. Just make sure to get all the sides because whatever you're brushing is gonna turn golden brown and glossy. My style used to be very like street style and masculine. And then when I met Lucky, he was like, "Do you like wearing dresses?" Because we lived in California, and I was like, "No, a dress? You'll never catch me dead in a dress." And then here we are 5 years later where everything I wear is a dress now.
Does it need to get fixed?
No, just right here. This is my angle though.
Oh, there's a spot right next to me.
We're gonna bake these until they're golden brown and then we're gonna be back. Okay, we're gonna brine our chicken right now. So we've got chicken thighs. I prefer over breast just because they're juicier. And then we have pickle juice, buttermilk, garlic, salt, egg, Frank's Red Hot, and some pepper.
Pickle juice.
Funny story, actually, Lucky is obsessed with drinking pickle juice. It has to
This is
be
true.
very
This is
specific pickle juice
I have
though.
to admit, it's true.
Has to be the Grillo pickle juice. I remember one night walking in on him in the
Pardon?
kitchen and it was dark. The fridge was the only
was
light
dark.
in the whole kitchen. And he was just standing there with a container of pickle juice.
Hey,
Like it was
you
nothing.
gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. There's no shame in it. Half a teaspoon.
Yeah.
And then
Wait,
put
tell
just
them.
this whole thing in, right?
Yeah, just a clove of garlic and then some pepper and then
How much pepper?
just eyeball
You
it.
tell me.
Yeah, that seems
a lot of
about right. That seems about right. Okay, tell them about your hot sauce obsession.
Pretty much all there is. I just love hot sauce. I
No,
put on
Lucky
everything.
has to have hot sauce with every single meal. If there's no hot sauce in the house, he will not have the meal. He would much rather skip the meal if there's no
That's
hot
true.
sauce. You're wearing white, it's stressing me out.
If you love hot sauce and you go to Europe, they don't have hot sauces like they do in
They
America.
have Tabasco.
Yes, they have Tabasco. So that's what you're gonna have to deal with.
We're gonna let this sit for about 4 hours and then we're gonna come back to it and bread it.
It's a little bit more hot sauce.
We're
What are
gonna
we doing in this step?
We're gonna batter our chicken and then we're gonna fry it.
All-purpose flour, Chico flour, and cornstarch, and what else?
Paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, kosher salt, and baking powder.
Love it.
And then this is some of the brine that we had the chicken in before. So we're gonna really get it in there. Like you really want it to coat the chicken.
Okay.
And then you pick it up, kind of dust it off, put it into the brine, get it on both sides. Really just giving your chicken like a tender hug, you know?
A tender hug.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
Then back in the
Yep.
right.
we want the little dips, not dips, the little drips. Usually I do this with my hands and I have a dry hand and a wet hand because you don't want to batter your fingers, but this
Yeah.
works as well. Good job.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm just taking over.
So basically, in order to get you to cook at home, I just need to make it fun.
Yeah, make it like art class inspired, you know?
We've battered our chicken, aka Lucky battered our chicken, and we're gonna go deep fry this now. We're heating up the oil to 350. You be on top.
Yep, yep.
I know that you're gonna take this very serious.
I am. This is important.
Lucky gets really dialed in. If he has a task, he's gonna do it really well. Tell them how we met.
Long story short,
Yes.
I messaged Nara on Instagram. We started texting a little bit.
He's a crappy texter, by the way.
I was very slow at texting. I wouldn't say I'm crappy, I'm very slow. I'd like to take my time with what I want to say, you know?
5
And
business days?
I think one day you were over the texting. I kind of realized that I was taking too long and we just got on a call, right?
Yeah, and that call was 7 hours. And then ever since that call, we were on the phone every single day. There hasn't been a day ever since that day that we've actually not been talking.
That's true.
We're gonna gently drop in our chicken. I'm gonna do 3 pieces at a time. I don't want to overcrowd the pan. That smells so good.
Yeah, I don't want to splash oil on
That's
it,
fine. I got this.
Yeah, here you go.
What's your favorite date night we've ever had?
Do you remember when we had like a movie night in the trunk of our SUV in our car? We were in Malibu actually, and we just went into the Malibu hills and found a good spot to kind of pull over and do it. But that was really fun. I enjoyed that.
Oh.
Let's pull this because I'm impatient and I want to eat. We can do those later. There you go.
While they're hot, I'm just gonna get some salt on them.
Yes.
Okay, amazing. So now that these are out of the pot, sprinkled with salt, we're gonna glaze them with a hot honey glaze. We have all of our ingredients laid out. So we have our buns. We made some aioli, pickles, iceberg lettuce, and some red onion. For the glaze, we did
Frank's hot and gochujang.
yes,
And what else?
frying oil, garlic, honey, salt. You can glaze it with a brush. I like it because it feels like painting, but you can also just dip your chicken into the glaze if you want it just like really soaked. Lucky's gonna have 2. He's probably gonna have more later. Okay, do you want to cut our buns?
Yes.
I struggle cutting bread in straight lines. I don't know what it is. I usually have a bread machine, but I let Lucky do it.
All right, how are you gonna plate it up?
We go in with aioli first. I like a lot of onions. I'm gonna do mine first because I started with the aioli. Put our chicken on top.
Wow.
That looks insane. I'm gonna brush it with just a smidge more of the glaze. Okay, and in my opinion, the secret to a good sandwich is having multiple textures and flavor profiles. Oh, I should have put the pickles down first, but I'm just gonna put them on top. Don't do this at home. Put them down first. And then we're gonna put our bun on top. There we go. We're gonna make Lucky's now. We're gonna be right back. Well, we're still gonna be here, but
We need to go to bed earlier. Keep going to bed at like, what, 2 a.m.?
it's bad, honey.
Once the kids are in bed, it's like me time, right?
No, I get that.
And so I don't want to have to go to bed early and then wake up and have, crying and fussing start. So it's like procrastination,
It is.
What's this?
Aioli.
Aioli? No. Stay far.
I think you need it, but
No. Load it up with onions. There you go.
so I usually plate it the way I think he would enjoy it and the way I kind of wanted to cook it.
Yes.
And then for seconds, thirds, and fourths, he can kind of just go ham. I like a
Not
good
too
amount
much.
of lettuce. Lucky does like 3 leaves.
It's more than 3 leaves.
Oh, wow.
You guys see this action right here? Cheers. I need like,
More hot sauce.
because I like to dip. I'll just do a little dip action. Yeah. Okay. Yes. This bite.
Mm-hmm. Are you proud of it?
Wow. It's amazing. And with the lemonade.
lemonade. 10 out of
So
10.
good.
What do you rate it out of 10? Lucky's really harsh with his food.
A solid 7.9. That's good. That's a solid rating.
What would have made it a 10?
No. It's not the recipe. It's the dish.
Got it.
I'm more of like a steak guy.
No, that's what I'm saying about recipe. This is actually stunning though.
It is really good.
Thank you, Vogue. We're going to go enjoy our food now and we'll see you next time.
Bye.